guys, how are you? This is the Fiber Floozy. I am still in New Orleans. So we had a baby this morning. My daughter went to the hospital last night. We went out just more walking, and she had been having some, the Braxton Hicks contractions, and then she started having more regular contractions, but they were still like 20 minutes apart. So we went, did a little bit more shopping, a little bit more walking, and by the time we got back to the house and got everything put away, we went and got my grandson from school, went back to the house, and her contraction, she was going to try to take a little nap before she had to go, and they were going to induce her last night anyway. And so she was supposed to go in at midnight regardless. Well, her contractions were 3 to 5 minutes apart. And they live on the North Shore. So for those that don't know, New Orleans proper is on the South Shore of Lake Pontchartrain. And they live on the North Shore. So that means driving across the causeway, the bridge, which is 45 minutes. And they do that every day for work. And so I looked at her and I said, yeah, it's time to go, hun. So they headed off, and she was there for a few hours before things started to really ramp up. And then she had him at 1:59 this morning. And I am on my way to go meet him. I know that it's given me a third double chin, the light. Oh, nothing's going to change that. Anyway, I'm in the car on the highway, and I'm on my way to go and meet my new grandson, and I'm so excited. Stayed home last night with grandson number 1. That poor little guy, I was like, okay, gonna have to get his bath and do all the things. He had his dinner, crawled over to the couch, and fell asleep at 7 o'clock. I have to do anything but carry him to bed. I was exhausted yesterday for some reason. So this morning, got him up, got him off to school, and I'm going to go meet the grandbaby, and then I'm going to come back and get him and take him to the hospital to meet his little brother. And then they probably won't get to come home until Saturday. Sorry, getting these little messages on my deal. I'm still using my iPhone 5 SE that they told me was not going to work starting January 1st. It's still working. I'm trying to squeak it out as long as I can. I just paid it off. I can't afford that high-priced new thing. I don't want to. So we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, I wanted to give you guys the update. And I wanted you to know that those of you that are not aware, but I don't post pictures because my daughter does not post pictures of them on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. She wants to keep things private. So this is my announcement here. But there won't be one on Facebook or anything. And you won't see pictures of me with the grandbaby, but I am on my way to go meet him. So he looks just like my grandson number 1 with my nose. Got my nose. My nose is very it's very prominent. sheriff's going by. Everything is hands-free. I'm safe. So I don't know. I was going to try to do some haul videos. Y'all, I've got a stash here. I have finished some projects. I've been posting pictures of them when I can. And I have been crafting, and I've just been very busy because I have been cooking, and I've been cleaning, and I've been doing laundry, and I've been doing grandma duty, taking him to school and picking him up, and shopping, and all the things I have planned to do when I came, and enjoying every day with them. Very lucky to be able to do this. I will say, for those of you that are wondering, I have lost my job. So, fun story. I have been telling my bosses that I was coming to New Orleans whenever the baby comes. Whenever I took the job with them in April last year, I told them, I said, well, I'm going to retire from the beauty shop. I want to do something different. I want to do things with my own business, with the essential oils and my crafting and stuff, and my YouTube channel. I've got things going on that I want to do. I want to spend more time doing that. And they said, well, we just want you to come work part-time. We just need you a couple days a week. Well, that worked into full-time. And at that time, I told them, I said, you know, my dad is in Colorado, my daughter is in New Orleans, and I will be making trips. My daughter is pregnant, and when my baby comes, I'm going to go and help out. I've already promised her I was going to do that. Well, I took my trip to my dad's, and I took my trip to down here when she moved, and then I told them, I said, now the baby is due in January. I was here in October. So they knew. They've known all along. They did not find me a replacement. They didn't find somebody for me to explain things, that they could be there for a couple of days a week. They didn't do any of that. They sat on it and sat on it and sat on it. And you know what? It was time to go. So they closed the store. They couldn't find anybody. They couldn't train anybody. So they just closed the store. They're keeping the website open, and which I built, and they are taking products and putting them in their restaurants, selling them there. Whatever. Yeah, I wish them the best of luck. I worked awfully hard in there, and I made a job position out of something I didn't know what to do with, where to go with it, and how to do it. No clue. Just made it out, just figured it out. And now it's gone. So, that's that. I'll be doing something else when I get back. Don't know what. I'll keep y'all posted. Hubby's doing fine. Everything at home is fine. Oh, we have a new calf, and it's a bull. Yay! We're so excited because we got a bull, finally. So, we have doubled the herd, and we have a bull calf of our own, and he is the cutest thing. I don't know if I have reposted that picture. I'll have to try to repost that back to Facebook, so y'all have to go check that out. So I'm getting close to where I have to turn to get up onto the causeway, and I know that the reception there is not the greatest. I want to try to get this posted. So y'all, thank you so much for being patient with me. I do have some haul videos coming. I don't know exactly how I'm going to approach that just yet. I may try to get something recorded here tonight, since I'll have time to do that without everybody being at home. So bless everybody. Thank you. I will be checking in with those places where I can, and I'll see y'all later. See ya.